Continuing on with our crop development series, we're going to talk about wheat growth stages. We are entering a critical stage in winter wheat production. We are in the late boot to heading stage, Zadix 51 to 59, depending on planting date. And some of the most advanced fields, some of the earliest fields planted are in that Zadix 61 or flowering stage. This growth stage is most sensitive to any biotic stresses, foliar leaf disease, for example, or abiotic stresses, things like light quality, water, transpiration, and temperature. Transpiration particularly critical anytime you're moving water through the plant and the stomates are open. You're also bringing in CO2, which is the backbone for photosynthesis, making sugar. And yield is a function of number of heads per acre times the number of kernels per head times the weight of those kernels. We can simplify that even more and just talk about the number of kernels per acre times the weight of the kernels. So if you want to grow 150 bushels of wheat to the acre, you got to find a way to produce 99 million kernels per acre. So kernel number started out being determined way back at stem elongation, but is most sensitive in the boot to flowering stage. A lot of the environmental stresses will reduce the kernel number. The nutrient that most influences kernel number is nitrogen. The next factor is the amount of photosynthate that can be produced to fill the kernels. And photosynthate is a function of canopy health and moderate temperatures. Maintaining canopy health with a T2 and T3 fungicide enables the plant to utilize the applied nitrogen effectively, of course, when it's healthy. A T3 fungicide application in particular is aimed at the head to reduce the incidence and severity of fusarium head blight. And reducing fusarium head blight reduces the chance for fusarium damaged kernels and also reduces the chance for high levels of DON mycotoxin that also speaks to whether your crop is marketable or not. And Fusarium graminearum is the fungus that actually causes the head blight. It's the same one that causes Gibberella ear rots. It is favored by the presence of obviously of a host crop and environmental conditions. High humidity from rainfall or dew for prolonged periods of wetness in the flowering stage is most conducive to infection. Optimum temperatures from 25 to 29. However, extended wet periods during cooler temperatures will also increase the level of infection. And once infected, the fungus can produce more spores, and this secondary infection can be problematic as it presents a spore load that can infect later developing tillers. So Fusarium graminearum can produce DON. The first impact is, of course, on the kernel development. It produces those shrunken tombstone kernels, which is your grade discount. And high levels of tombstone usually, but not always, speak to the higher level of DON or mycotoxin that can be produced. So right now we are heading into the flowering stage this week because some of the early planted wheat is already flowering. I would suspect by the end of this week, most of the wheat will be in that flowering stage. Our Kathleen Bokoven, our crop specialist at Brigden, has written a nice supporting document in our Crop Solutions at Work series that gives you more detail on the staging and when you should be considering applying your T3 fungicide. So give that a good read. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy.